Welcome back to the Medical Minute. Today, we're diving into a critical question. Is your diet helping or hurting your brain health? What you eat doesn't just impact your body, it can also affect your brain function, memory, and even mood. In this video, we'll explore which foods support a healthy brain, and which ones might be doing more harm than good. Before we jump in, a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Your support is what keeps us going, and if you're finding these videos helpful, be sure to share our channel with friends who could benefit too. And for those looking to help us even more, consider joining us on Patreon. Every little bit helps. See the link in the description section below. Your contributions make it possible for us to keep creating quality content and sharing essential health insights every week. Let's get into today's topic and find out how diet impacts your brain health. Consider it. Your mind is constantly on. It works tirelessly around the clock, even when you're asleep, to take care of your thoughts, movements, breathing, heartbeat, and senses. This implies that your brain needs nourishment all the time. The fuel you consume is derived from your diet, and the components of that fuel are crucial. Simply said, your diet has a direct impact on your mood by altering the way your brain functions and is structured. Your brain works best when it is fed only premium fuel, just like an expensive car. Consuming wholesome foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants feeds the brain and shields it from oxidative stress, which can harm cells by releasing free radicals, the waste created when the body utilizes oxygen. Unfortunately, consuming anything other than premium fuel can harm your brain, just like it does a costly car. The brain has limited capacity to eliminate chemicals that come from low-premium fuel, including those found in processed or refined diets. For instance, diets heavy in refined sugars are bad for the brain. They damage the way your body regulates insulin and increase oxidative stress and inflammation. A diet heavy in refined sugars has been linked in numerous studies to poor brain function and even a worsening of mood disorder symptoms, including depression. It makes sense. There will likely be repercussions if your brain isn't getting enough healthy food, or if harmful inflammatory cells or free radicals are circulating inside the enclosed space of your brain, further causing damage to the brain's tissue. It's fascinating that the medical community did not completely recognize the link between food and mood for a long time. Thankfully, the emerging area of nutritional psychiatry is discovering that there are several connections and effects between the types of bacteria that reside in your gut as well as what you eat, how you feel, and how you behave in the end. The impact of your diet on your mental well-being. A neurotransmitter called serotonin mediates moods, inhibits pain, and controls hunger and sleep. Given that the gastrointestinal tract produces over 95% of your serotonin and is lined with 100 million neurons, it is reasonable to assume that the inner workings of your digestive system not only aid in food digestion but also influence your emotions. Furthermore, the billions of good bacteria that comprise your intestinal microbiome have a significant impact on how these neurons operate as well as how neurotransmitters like serotonin are produced. These microorganisms are vital to your well-being. They enhance your ability to absorb nutrients from meals, reduce inflammation, protect the lining of your intestines and make sure they form a strong barrier against toxins and bad bacteria, and stimulate neuronal pathways that run straight from the gut to the brain. According to studies that compare traditional diets, such as the Mediterranean diet and the traditional Japanese diet, to a normal, Western diet, people who follow a traditional diet have a 25% to 35% lower chance of developing depression. Because these traditional diets typically consist of modest amounts of lean meats and dairy products and a high proportion of fruits, vegetables, unprocessed grains, and fish and seafood, scientists explain this discrepancy. They also lack sweets and processed and refined foods, which are mainstays of the Western diet. Furthermore, a large number of these unprocessed foods are fermented, making them naturally probiotics. The idea that beneficial bacteria affect not only what your gut breaks down and absorbs, but also the level of inflammation in your entire body, your mood, and your energy level, is becoming more and more popular among researchers. What does nutritional psychiatry mean to you? Start observing how consuming various foods affects your mood, both now and the next day. For 2 to 3 weeks, try following a clean diet, which entails avoiding all processed foods and sugar. Check your feelings. Next, gradually add items back into your diet, one at a time, and observe your reactions. Some people go clean, and they're amazed with how much better they feel emotionally and physically. However, when they reintroduce items that are known to exacerbate inflammation, they feel even worse. Thanks for tuning in to the Medical Minute. We hope you learned something valuable about how your diet can impact your brain health. Remember, small changes in what you eat can make a big difference to how you feel and think every day. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our weekly health tips. If you found this video helpful, please share it with friends and family. Together, we can build a community that's empowered with knowledge. And if you'd like to support us even further, consider joining us on Patreon, see the link in the description. Your support there makes it possible for us to continue creating this content for you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Medical Minute.